but they never do they say why their world is so mixed up, or how it got that way. They all look at me and they frown. Do I really look so strange? If they really dug down themselves, I know they'd want to change. Everybody says you're no good, 'cause you don't do like they think you should. Do you expect them? Do you expect you to act like them?
Hey, what's up, people? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. That's a little Charles Manson for you. A little Charlie M. I think, it's funny. We talk about Charlie, and hold on, let me turn this down. Oh, wait, actually, I should check it out, huh? Hold on. We talk about Charlie, and
Hey, what's up, people?
all right,
How you
okay.
doing?
And we, we've always called him a racist and this and that, but they forget that Charlie had mixed people in his family. People don't know that. There were Latin and black people in the ranch. It's a big lie to make him a racist. What it was he was kind of trying to start a race war. He was trying to start a race war. But it was to start a race war to kill the rich. That was the point. Like, they were going to start a race war, but the only whites that need to protect anything are the right whites with money. Black people aren't going after. What's up, Ferris? How you doing, man? Tamika, how you doing? And all this stuff. Now, was he a wacko, and should one of the parents killed him? Yeah, he was kind of a nut. Never deserved to be in jail. Anyway, that was a little Manson for you guys. Okay, so what I actually want to talk about, and let me, I always forget to do this. Let me jump into my shit. Sorry. Let me get to my green screen I actually want. And it is this one. And bam. And there we go. Okay. So let's do this. Guys. Hey, guys. How you doing? Welcome on Burger Podcast, Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Facebook Live when they don't censor me and block me and hide me and keep people from sharing me. By the way, oh, nice. I love that. I love that same Ferris as you, Robin. Whatever happened to Carol Baskins? I'm really upset about that. Mm. By the way, share the show. Share the show. Let people know. Now, here's the deal. This is what I want to talk about, people. This is what I want to talk about. Sorry, my nose itches. I'm going to pick a little. I'm going to do a little pick. Yeah, there we go. I had to do a little pick. I had to do a little pick. I'm not going to deny it. I hate people who deny the pick. Don't deny the pick. So what I've been saying is blood is thicker than water, right? Best friends forever. My kids come first. These are all just sayings, guys. These are all just sayings. History has shown them they're total bullshit. History has shown, look at these people right behind me. All murdered by family. All murdered by family. Yeah. You ready? All murdered by family. That's what happened. Ready? These people? All murdered by family. All murdered by a family member. Bam. Right there. You ready? That's the thing. They're all sayings. They mean nothing. Family means nothing. Friends are fleeting. Children are disowned or mistreated. And siblings steal and cheat from one another. It's a fact. It's a fact. Family. Ooh, I like that. Audrey Hepburn. I like that. Family means nothing. It never has. It never will. Families turn on each other all the time. From the beginning of time, families have turned on each other. From the beginning of time. Friends and family. Friends. Best friends forever. Ride or die, fucker. Ride or die. E2 brutai. E2 brutai. So when we think about it, friends and family are fleeting. It's all bullshit. Everyone's friends with people who need nothing, require nothing, ask nothing. But then sometimes when you need something or you require something, yeah, they'll be there, but it's a whole thing. The point I'm trying to make is it's all a lie. Blood isn't thicker than water. None of it matters. My younger brother, Jamie Scourin, him and his sister, Jessica, I say his sister because she wasn't never really my sister. I didn't know her that well. And she always had a little problem with me. Yeah, she was. I agree. Yeah, I'm going to throw that up. But yeah, so my younger sister, Jessica Scourin, always had kind of a problem with me because I called her out for being a lesbian, which it wasn't like, oh, you're a lesbian. I would tell my mom, you need to deal with this. She is a lesbian. Now, I don't know if she was born a lesbian or it's because Vicky Alcho from Granada Hills and a teacher at Chatsworth molested her and several other girls through soccer clubs. I don't know if that's why or naturally she was just a lesbian. We always thought that she was gay, but it never mattered to me and my ex-wife. We just were like, people need to kind of realize this and treat her better. Anyway, she got married, had kids, got divorced. She'll come out soon. The fact I'm saying is she's never really been a sister to me. She was mad at me because I talked shit about my mom, who was a drunk and had sex with my sister's fiance. I beat the shit out of her dad, who would have gone on to abuse her had I not. He tried to, bless me. He tried to abuse my younger brother, Jamie, who I stuck up for. And both of them grew up and had a life where they weren't abused. Neither of them ever did shit for me. My own brother, Jamie, who loved me to death, right? When I needed him to help me, was never there. He was never a brother to me. When he hit 18, because there was 18 years between us. When he hit 18, I started expecting him to be cool to help me because I was going through my first divorce and I had my kids full time. And I turned to him and he never helped me and he shit on me and he did nothing for me. But he looked to me to help him, to be his big brother, right? But he didn't want to be a brother to me. He didn't want to be an uncle to my kids. He wanted to live his own life and do his own thing. But he wanted to hang out with me and go to the comedy store and go do shit like that. He thought I was great. He just didn't care to be. He didn't care to be good to my son like I was to him. I haven't talked to him in years, but he was never a brother to me. He never paid me back for making sure that he didn't. His father is a racist, prejudiced, chauvinistic piece of shit, huge cock. I mean, I'm not going to call him a little dick. He used to walk around because he'd get drunk and he'd walk around naked and stuff. He was a pedophile. Freak. Edward James Scourin II. Yeah, he's a truck driver. If you see him, if he's working for anyone, he's a real racist. Like, he really does not like black people. Edward James Scourin II in Texas, Woodlands, Texas, just so everybody knows, he doesn't like black people. He's a truck driver. He makes money off of black people and Latin people, but he doesn't like them. He talks mad shit about them. Josh Cole, nobody wants to be a prostitute. Nobody. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is this. Family is bullshit. It's all bullshit. We're told so many lies. We're told protect one another, love one another. Right now, we're being told, oh, if you respect one another, you'll wear a mask. What if you don't believe in the masks? See, people are like, oh, these assholes. Sorry, these assholes. I want my hair to be up. Oh, I like that. These assholes. I feel like the dude right here is laughing at my hair. I honestly feel like two of them are laughing at my hair. But anyway, yeah. So the point I'm trying to make is simply this. Sorry, I don't want to sit there and have that the whole time. Okay. So so Edward James Cower in Woodlands, Texas, total racist piece of shit. Just so you know, if you hire him, if you work with him, if you know him, you know, my sister does a pool thing, a Hollister Pools in Texas. Total racist, doesn't care about black lives, never has. Never has. Also, you could see my sister, Michelle Berger, on line naked and doing soft porn. But again, these are the people who I was there for, who I protected, who I stood up for, and then never were there for me when I needed them. Never were there for me when I turned to them. My younger sister, Debbie, who we were like this forever, when everything went crazy, because I beat the shit out of my mom's husband for trying to abuse my younger brother, who was 5 years old at the time. So I beat the shit out of him, and then anyway, my family's trash. But the point is, so is your family. Everyone's family mostly is trash. One of the few families I've seen that isn't trash are the Pierces. Hugh Pierce, Marky Pierce, Hugh Sr., who passed away, God rest his soul, was the next best thing. After my own father, who I love to death, he was a good man to me. He was one of the few honest people. He didn't do a lot for me, but he did more than most people, is the funny thing. But Hugh Pierce, his mom and dad, Maria Pierce is the best mom fucking ever. But they were a family. They work together. They stick together. They hang out together. They do stuff together. They've fought, but they've stuck by each other forever like this. That's a real family. They're very rare. They don't exist a lot. My family is complete garbage. Like, they all live in Texas together, but they're frauds. That's what they're disgusting. They're horrible people. They do the Black Lives Matter things. Like, you'll never see me trying to get up on the Black Lives Matter thing. I've always thought Black Lives Matter. I've always understood that they've been treated worse. I've always understood that they've been killed at a higher rate. I've always got that black people in this country haven't been treated equal. I do understand also, though, further than that, black women in this country have been treated the worst, and then women, then black men. Let's keep it fucking real. Black women in this country, they don't like that. Black women in this country are treated the worst. Women in this country are treated second worst. Black men are treated third worst. And I'll tell you why they're treated third worst. Not Latin people, because Latin people hate black people and hate white people and hate other different groups of Latin people, each other. Black people, black women treated the worst. Women, second worst. Black men, third worst. And it moves on from there. But again, remember, guys, we're always talking about white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black. 19 white people unarmed, killed. 9 black people unarmed, killed. Both ridiculous numbers by police. 0.00000% of Asian, Middle Eastern, Arabic people killed by the police. 0% killed by the police. So when you really want to deal with what's going on, when you really want to deal with who's in charge, when you really want to deal with who's controlling what, keep it real. Stop being frauds. Stop being ridiculous. Stop being asses. Pay attention. The world around you is crumbling. Everything's falling. It's falling because we don't have any pride in anything we do. We pretend everything. Everything's a motto. America first. Not really, though. You don't really believe in America. You believe in the America you want it to be. Freedom and this and that, but you don't really want freedom. You want your way to be understood. Peace for everybody, as long as it's the peace you've decided. You see, you're a hero. You're this, you're that, you're whatever you decide, but none of it's true. None of it's real. You're not doing anything. None of it's changing. The problem isn't this, and that. The problem is we've been lying to all of ourselves for so long, the land of the free. We're not the land of the free, but nowhere is. We're better than most places. Nowhere is free. Nowhere's great. Some places are way better than America, and other places are way worse. Let's stop pretending shit. Let's stop faking stuff. A guy made a great point. Slavery of black men still exists throughout the world. Everywhere except America and other white. No slavery of black people exists in any predominantly white countries. Let's just understand that. There's not one predominantly white country that has any black people being enslaved. There are several Arabic and African countries and Asian countries where Muslims, where blacks are enslaved, where Africans are enslaved. Legally enslaved, you schmucks. Not legally, but legally. Like the government knows what's going on and it's okay and they're letting it go. This is existing. So, well, you're fucking trying to make sure someone doesn't get beat to death, one person by a cop. Thousands of women and children and men who are black are being enslaved around the world, are being forced into labor, are being raped anytime the master wants to rape them. But the master is also black, Arabic, and Asian. Muslim. Or not Muslim, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. Black, Arabic, and Asian. A lot of the slaves are Muslim. There's concentration camps in China for Muslims. Do you understand that, you morons? Well, you pretend this whole thing? Yeah, I agree. We have got to change the way people in this country, women, black people, many different people, poor people, especially poor people, are treated. We have to change it. Let's call him. You want to talk to him? Let's see who it is. Gillette.
This message is provided by the Administration of Energy Saving.
Look at that. You see that shit? That's from another country and they're trying to rip me off, right? That's how easy it is. They're just allowed to do that. There you go. They can do that. Blah, 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 blah. No big deal. They steal from people all the time. They ruin their lives. They do all this shit. It just continues. We continue being a part of this ridiculousness. We continue being a part of the frauds, the lies, the family first, the humans first, the America. It's a lie. There's no real freedom. There's no real anything. Let's start getting our freedom. Let's, as a world, start standing up. We don't need any kings and queens, and we don't need leaders. We need representatives. We need reps. People who represent what we as the people. I know I keep fucking with my hair. I don't care. Fuck you. Don't judge me. We as the people, what we want in each situation needs to be represented by somebody who is a provider of representation to other places, just a purveyor, a passer honor. Here's what everybody voted on. Not to speak, not to decide things, not to put in their opinion, not to rule, just to go, this is what the people of New Hampshire want. They voted on this. This is what they want. That's what your job is, schmuck. Do it. That's all. He, she, whoever, just pass the paper along. Tell them what the fuck the people in your area want. We got to stop having leaders. And the fact that countries have kings and queens in this, let's go kill them. Let's go fucking chop their fucking heads off and not elect a new king and queen, not have a new leader. Move on. Feed yourself. Take care of yourself. Talk to your neighbor. Trade. Work shit out. Kill each other. No one cares. Fuck each other in the face. No one cares. Take care of it. Seek your revenge. Do whatever you need. But stop relying on the police. Stop relying on leaders. Stop relying on everybody else except for yourself. Start taking control of our world. Let's start taking control of our own worlds, our own lives. We should not subserve. We should not be here to serve. We should not be here to create bullshit, knick-knack, so motherfuckers could have knick-knack, paddywhack bullshit. It's ridiculous. We live a stupid life. There's people all over China waking up every morning to make trinkets. Their whole life is making trinkets. It's ridiculous. They should be singing and dancing, fucking, having fun, drinking, living off the land. We need to go back to living like Vikings, but all of us, and love one another, of all races, all religions, and everything, living the ideal Vikings, not the way they live, because they were cunts too. They were frauds too. They did. Let's see who this is. I'm gonna piss on someone. Hello? Yeah. The what? Oh my God, thank you. I totally do. I make a lot of people's dick hard, but you left. They called to tell me I make their dick hard. And then she hung up. Why hang up? Why call if you're going to hang up? I wanted to chat. I could have brought you online. I make her dick hard. Do you know how hard it is to make a woman's dick hard? Does anyone get how hard it is to make? You know how good looking I am that I make a woman's dick hard? She just called you her. I make her dick hard. I rule. Anyway, I lose. So anyway, Soapbox Sunday, simple thing. Stop pretending. Stop the bullshit. Stop pretending blood is thicker than water. Stop pretending your family loves you. Stop pretending you care so much about your kids, but then you turn on them in a second. You stop talking to them. You do all this shit. Stop it. Stop it. It's a lie. Let's just go back to living. Let's just live. Let's live. Let's fuck. Let's eat. Let's do whatever. The one thing we have to remember that we all have to do is just to make sure that you don't vote Biden. Again, I'd rather you vote in Bernie Sanders than vote Biden. Audrey, I love that. Thanks, man. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to tell you this. I make people's dick hard. It's what I do.